So I'm Christina Dolan, and thank you, Bruce, for inviting me. I'm actually an engineer by training. I have 3 degrees in engineering, and I'm an entrepreneur. I've started companies within large Fortune 500 companies, and then I was a founder of a company we took public in 1999. And I recently founded Dream It, Code It, Win It, which is a global competition for high school and college kids where we reward them for solving interesting problems using computer science. And these kids get $70,000 in cash prizes throughout the competition. And so the whole goal is really to focus on creative problem solving as a way towards creating opportunities, because if you can solve an employer's problem, you have a job. If you solve your customers' problems, you have a company, and if we teach people to solve problems, you have a better world. So that's what I do, but I'll pass it on to Ian right here.
Good afternoon. My name is Ian Scott. I am a lawyer, and in terms of took a long path to get to become a lawyer, because before I was a lawyer, I used to work for an investment bank. I used to work for Credit Suisse for over 10 years, and I used to work on structuring business transactions. Now, as I was doing that, I kind of had this itch in the back of my mind, or maybe it was the front of my mind, that I always liked the law and wanted to be a lawyer. When I was younger, my parents used to ask me, what do you want to be? And I'd say a judge, and they'd say, you have to be a lawyer for us. And I'd say, yeah, I know that. But so then I went to law school. So I left Credit Suisse, left New York. I went to Harvard Law School and finished the program, and then went to a large law firm, but also had the itch of being an entrepreneur. So left the large law firm and started my own law firm. So the law firm's been in existence for 3 years now. We have a couple of full-time lawyers and admin staff, and it's going great. And what we do is we provide legal services to entrepreneurs. So we do a lot of investor visas. So these are foreign nationals who want to come to the United States to start businesses. And really what they're doing, in order to get the visa, they have to pitch to the US government that they have a viable business program that is going to benefit the US economy and hire US workers. So that's a little bit about me in terms of something kind of not so work related. I'm a father of 2.5-year-old girls, twins, and on my way here I had on a kind of a tan suit, and I was at home, and my daughters had very different plans for the tan suit, and I always try and hightail it out of the house to nannies. I try and hightail it out as quickly as I can without them seeing me, but they actually didn't see me this time. So.
Hi, I'm Bill Deutsch. I am the executive producer of Hiring America, which is a employment television show for transitioning military veterans. We launched the show in September of 2013, and it was very much an entrepreneurial activity, something that I kind of created from scratch. And we launched it in a handful of local television markets and on the Pentagon Channel. And this fall, it'll be airing in about almost 200 markets, and now on AFN News, which launched in April. So I certainly have started a couple of businesses, and can definitely, hopefully I can provide insight and guidance to people who are kind of starting new businesses, everything from investment to how to manage your time and whatever. But certainly available and interested. If anyone has any questions, feel free to reach out to me.
I'm Jim McCauley, and I'm a veteran. Served 2 tours in Vietnam in the 60s and very early 70s. I was an officer in the U.S. Army, but I started as an enlisted man, so I went to Benning School for Boys, if any of you know that. Got out and had gone to Pace earlier, came back and got my undergraduate degree at Pace. Then later, 5 years later, came back and got my MBA at Pace, mostly in White Plains, but I went here a few different courses also. I'm also been, I don't know, you know what's interesting, I never defined it very much as an entrepreneur, but I have done a number of real estate developments. I've been an investment advisor for most of my career, and in fact for the last 15 years I've owned a registered investment advisory firm, and I'm just on the other side of that, beginning to divest and beginning to slow down a little bit. But I've had other, along the way, I've had a number of different experiences with raising money, with structuring deals, with being the general partner and going out and again raising money and advising. One other thing, that's what I do. I give advice. Not so much to people who are starting businesses of late, but to how to for folks to invest their money and preserve their money, so on and so forth. But along the way, it's been all kinds of side lines too. So, and I guess this is the third time I've done this. So, good luck to you all. Looking forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.